everybody, welcome to my living room. This is Major Moves with Tyra Majors, the show where people are highlighted for doing major things. Now a bunch of you are doing cool things from home. Today's guest is artist Chuck Styles.
Major move. Oh.
Thank you for having me. Shout out to Major Moves. Thank you so much. Yeah, me and my family, we are making the best with our resources and our time during this, this quarantine. As a creative, it allows me to kind of tap into a lot of social commentary.
So I saw the first painting I saw was the one you did of D-Nice, based off of his quarantine parties. That was really cool. What was the meaning behind that with like the image of the globe and he's like coming out of it?
Wow. Well, first of all, shout out to D-Nice.
Yeah.
He used his platform to make people feel connected in a time where people are supposed to be disconnected or practice social distancing. So I was in the party. I was in the club quarantine with everybody else, and then I started to see, Michelle Obama and David Beckham and so many different walks of life from all over the world coming in this party. And for the first time during that first week of just being quarantined, people felt connected. I knew that moment needed to be documented because as we look back 15, 20 years from now and say, hey, what were you doing during the quarantine? This D-Nice party was like one for the books.
Let's talk about the next painting I saw, the one of the little girl wearing the face mask. It looks like she's sitting on the floor, maybe in her house.
Yes. That is a piece called Social Distancing. A lot of these pieces I'm experiencing personally firsthand in my home. I have three daughters, ages 9, 5, and 9 months. Wow. So of course the 9-month-old isn't able to wear the face mask or practice social distancing. But my older daughters, this is their life now. Watching my kids call their friends and find creative ways to still interact and play with each other. The artwork, Social Distancing, showcases a little girl playing patty cake with one of her, fellow friends on the other end of the phone or the iPad that's on the floor. These pieces aren't meant to be, anything negative, but really just to show a sign of perseverance through different people's perspective. These children, they will have this as a part of their childhood for the rest of their lives.
Why art? Was it an outlet for you, maybe to find peace, or was it just a form of your expression?
Yeah, I think art. I'm a big person on ideas and concepts. One of my favorite artists is Leonardo da Vinci. I love Leonardo for his mindset. And so I think art was one of the creative outlets that I was able to channel a lot of my creative ideas and make things come into fruition. And to see, things come from my mind and then create them with my hands, it gave me so much joy and so much pleasure.
You mentioned someone like Da Vinci, which is someone from, the olden times, the ancient times. I can't even tell you about my art history and what time. Art, it's very modern. You have a lot of prevalent people in music. I see Beyonce. I see legends like Biggie on there. I see pictures of Jay-Z on your website. Talk about the type of art that you make and it relating to today's society.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm a really big thinker. I'm big on concepts, and what I love to do is create art that creates conversation. The Sade piece that's behind me, with her wearing the dashiki, that was a part of a series from last year, and I wanted to start the conversation of how Native Africans and African Americans, there's always this negative space in between us of us not being from the same, from the same tribe. So I used these legendary, iconic, figures, Beyonce, Sade, Biggie, Tupac, and I redressed them in African garbs because I wanted to remind us in America that yes, we are celebrated here in America, but let's not forget our roots.
Major Moves is all about entrepreneurship and obviously being inspirational, but then turning your passion into paychecks, I like to call it. How do you brand around this?
Wow, that's a good question. Thank you for asking that. And as an entrepreneur, especially as an artist, we have to learn how to take off those hats at certain points of the day so that we can pour into, you know, the foundation of what our business looks like. And so I look at the business side just as passionately as I do when I'm creating one of these pieces.
Thank you so much. This was awesome. Please tell our viewers where they can follow you, where they can find your artwork, where they can get to know you more.
Thank you. Thank you. You can follow me on Instagram at Chuck Styles. That's one word, 2 S's at the end, at Chuck Styles. You can also check out more of my artwork on my website at www.artofchuckstyles.com.
And hey, I think this is very inspirational to everyone and maybe motivation to get creative or work on something you're passionate about while you're at home. So best wishes to your family and your career. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tyra. Thank you so much. I appreciate this time.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you or you know someone who's making major moves from home, drop your name in the comment section. We'll be sure to get them on the show.